Today, we're jumping into Doctor Who. This is season 9, episode 9. Ooh, more Doctor Who. The last episode, the last two-parter, I really did enjoy, and now we're going to continue on the journey of Doctor Who in series 9. So what am I looking forward to seeing in this episode? Obviously, the Doctor and Clara going on to another one of their lovely adventures, but I feel like was this series that we did see the Master, right? The Lady Master, and then or was that last year? Everything is getting jumbled in, but the point of that, me saying that is, I'm hoping that we get a little bit more of her in this season, because she was everything I wanted and dreamed of. I feel like right now, to tell you the honest truth, this is the first time I could tell you I don't know where we're going. So I don't really have much of an intro because I don't know where we're going. I feel like so far each episode has been its own mini little adventure, other than it's something that's building up. And I could be completely wrong. Maybe I completely missed it in every single episode. But this series so far, I feel like, there hasn't been like a build-up. There isn't. So the time I feel like if I get to the finale, I feel like I don't have anything that I could tell you guys, oh yeah, I remember from episode 1. Now, I could be honestly really just either forgotten at the moment, because you guys know how many shows I watch. Or I missed it altogether. But maybe in this episode it will remind me or give me something that we're going to be building up moving forward into the rest of this series. Probably I already know the answer. There was a build-up, and I at this moment have just gone blank, and somebody viciously is typing right now, what are you talking about? We're 9 episodes in and you don't know anything. Because that sounds about right. But I'm ready to jump into this, guys. So you guys know this will be a full reaction from my second and third tier here on the YouTube platform, as well as my other platform, Patreon. So guys, please sign up to one of those platforms and help support the channel. Today, with that being said, let's jump into Doctor Who. Let's find out exactly what the Doctor and Clara has got to give.
Not watch this.
What?
I'm warning you. You can never unsee it. Gagan Rasmussen. I'm Gagan Rasmussen. This is the Verrier lab in orbit around Neptune. You can have some idea. There are bits missing. Sorry about that. This is what happened.
That's like I said, Clara. I could be wrong.
Stop staring!
They came from Triton.
Thing's meant to be a lethal fighting machine. It just moons around like a lovesick puppy.
Commander Nagata, young for the responsibility. Ando, conscript, likes to think of himself as the joker of this little group.
One thing they couldn't get their filthy mitts on, now they're even grabbing that.
It's a mission, Chopra. We find out what's happened on Verrier and then we all go on.
This one's obvious from the markings, isn't it? We all know a grunt when we see one. They are the rescue crew. Don't get too attached. Everything you came to find me. This is my station. You're going to watch, then pay close attention. Your lives may depend on it.
Emergency lighting only.
Grav orbit stable, there must be power.
No sign of anyone.
No crew left. They did find others, though. Strangers.
Oh.
Chopra, don't be anger.
Don't be angry.
What? People talk.
Do you ever get a feeling like you're being watched?
Close into the planet, they must have some pretty powerful anti-grav shielding.
That's a doctor.
You never put the word space in front of something. Space restaurant or space champagne.
Are you crew? Engineering stress assessors.
Yes.
We're here to assess stress.
Stress.
24 hours ago, this station fell silent. No comm signal, nothing. You're right, strike. Space pirates. Ah, see? Not just pirates, space pirates.
So what?
Under my command.
Okay. Really?
Yes, really.
Take those guns out my face.
Still don't know where we are.
After the Great Catastrophe, there was a tectonic realignment.
We still don't know where the rest of the crew are, though. I mean, a place this size. Great catastrophe? What great catastrophe?
What?
This place looks as if it's been dead for a long while. Proper pretty.
Oh, for the gods. Just back off! Could have killed me!
That's how they grow, and you know that. They might not give him much upstairs, but our friend here certainly knows how to fight.
They're bred in hatcheries. Cloned muscles, low intelligence, brute force.
So that's how they roll in the 38th century. Hold my hand.
What's that?
I'm okay.
I'm not.
Are those zombies?
Quick, push anything in front of it. We're gonna keep them out.
What the hell are they?
Sand.
Where did they go?
Where did he go?
This is Divando. May the gods look favourably upon you.
Dando, this is Nagara.
Oh my lord.
Terribly upon you.
Then the grunts.
Zombies.
No.
Why not? That's what it's for.
Tell before I risk anyone else, including 474.
May the gods look favourably upon you. Divando.
Morpheus. Named after the god of dreams. They then sleep pods.
More than that. Hear me. Deep Hando.
Clara!
It dragged me in. The wires, they were like snakes, like it was alive.
Makes sense yet. It thinks it knows what's good for you. You obviously needed 40 winks.
What is Morpheus?
Oh.
Last part. Enough of that.
Let me try. Hello?
Just gotta knock.
It's okay.
Ah, this is where I come in. Hello.
May the gods look favourably upon us all.
Hunger Games.
Friends, but every shift must come to an end. Every working day must stop. Sleep claims us in the end. Until now, Morpheus machine concentrates the whole nocturnal experience into one 5-minute burst, up the nights to continue working.
That's horrible.
Finally, someone who sees it for what it is.
The future is here. The future is now.
Sleep is-
Terms and conditions apply.
Sleep is vital.
Morpheus is mine. My invention. God sends out a coded electronic signal that acts on certain parts of the brain. A third of our lives are sleep, and time is money.
That knits up the raveled sleeve of care, the death of each day's life. Congratulations, Professor. Revolutionized the labor market.
Right.
You've conquered nature. Also created an abomination.
He thought that there was some connection between my Morpheus creatures that attacked us.
Sleep dust.
You're kidding.
Well, do I look like I'm kidding? The crew of the station, if they're kidding. All what's
Oops.
left of them. When we sleep, the mucus crust builds up in our eyes. Blood
Ew.
cells. What used to be sleep in your eye has turned into a carnivorous life form. There in those pods, people are a ready-made food source.
Where's the crew?
Digested.
Digested.
Must be an exit here somewhere.
What about us? We've all used the pods back and tried.
Ones you're using are pretty primitive compared to what's going on up here.
I have tried to improve the process.
How does the dust become those creatures?
It's adaptable. It's clever.
It's alive.
And it's coming for us.
How come you're the only one left?
Right.
Can't leave this place until there's not a trace of the dust or your machines left.
Let me in.
I'd love to. You have to do the song.
What? I haven't got time for this.
Do the song, please. Last Christmas party, some of the crew reprogrammed me. In order to enter rooms, everyone must do the song.
What song?
You know the one. Silly Deepando 6897. Bum, 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 bum. The Morpheus song.
Oh, this is in thanks to Sandman. Bring me your dream.
More, please.
Give him 2 lips like rope.
This is Sandman and this is Sand. How'd he get in?
He was the first of them to die. Had our own problems.
It's the gravity shields! They're failing!
I blast the main systems and reboot the grav shields.
Doctor, the grab shields are decaying! This day gonna get any worse!
E-force is increasing the closer we get to the planet. Hold on! The gather!
No, I can't leave them!
Creepy.
What about the others?
I don't know.
We have to go after them.
Don't be ridiculous.
Doctor! I owe it to him.
To die.
Beth shall sleep no more.
She
Shakespeare. Sleep is essential to every sentient being, to humans, greedy, filthy,
dirty.
We dive deep into that inky pool, deep into the arms of Morpheus.
What do we do?
You guys created it.
Dead meat.
What are we gonna do?
Get ship, go home. Sleep man bad. Kill sleep man.
Chief Nagata, this is Chopra made the... If we don't hear from them soon, I'm gonna have to assume they're dead.
What are you doing?
I've hacked into your helmet cams.
What? We don't have helmet cams.
Dust grows, consumes the host.
They evolve.
Please stand clear of the pod. Dangerous materials in transit.
Sandman?
Yeah, it's a good name.
No. You don't get to name things. I'm the Doctor. I do the naming.
Would you prefer them, the Dustmen?
Sandman.
We don't have helmet cams. That door isn't going to last much longer.
We let them in.
What?
They stayed in there that are frozen to death, so the Doctor had to let the creatures in. Oh, I'm not dead.
What happened? Must be damage from when we fell out of orbit. I don't know what to do.
7-4 cam.
What?
I'm really confused.
The creatures can't see.
Run! Engine room!
074 help!
Don't say that. You got us through. You can survive this.
Get ship.
I need to shoot him instead of...
You said you felt like you were being watched, Clara. These images are being stored by someone, collated. There's footage here of everyone.
Right.
What's missing in all of it? Not on the footage. Not on this ship. There are no cameras here.
No.
No CCTV. Little organic speck. Just a tiny spy. The Sandmen are blind. Their visual receptors are being hijacked. That's you, Clara. That's
is.
you. Looking at me. Morpheus' process has begun.
Oh.
You don't have a camera, Clara. But you will have by now. Sleep in your eye. We will destroy Morpheus forever. The grav shields didn't fail. They were deliberately powered down. It's like something's been kept here. Near the engines where it's hot.
Dangerous materials in transit. Human contact not advised.
If it's not the Sandmen, then who is it?
That guy said he wasn't dead. Was it that guy?
The circumstances. I'm now returning to the ship.
I'm like super scared for this guy. He's totally gonna die.
Why are we going at the rescue ship?
Because that's where he'll be.
Things together into some kind of order.
You had that prepared well in advance, didn't you? Inevitably be questions. When you got to try.
There's no point. They're the future. They've made me understand. We need to find a way to get them off this station, back to Triton, and then they'll spread.
We're helping them wipe out humanity.
Things have been made very clear to me. Speak to me. In my mind.
This is Star Trek.
So new. Evolving. Food sources. Unlimited. So they spared me.
It's like smuggling a jam jar full of germs through customs.
Morpheus' first client. Patient Zero is a man who hasn't slept in 5 years. Once we get to Triton, he will spread his spores. Spread everywhere.
You know I can't allow that.
Me either.
You can't stop them.
We need a distraction.
Shut the ship down!
Can't do that, I'm afraid, Doctor.
According to this data, we're the only ones left alive on this station.
We heard what he said. That's the first Morpheus patient.
But the dust consumes the host. He powered down the grav shields when he did. It's like this is all for effect. Relative transport. Self-destructed the grav shields.
What?
Message, this is a testament. It wasn't just my alibi. It was my plan. An electronic signal that's contained in this recording to transmit this footage to the whole solar system. Monsters and a proper climax with a really big one at the end.
There's nothing left of Rasmussen anymore. Only us. And then we can all be together. Dust to dust. Something. The corner of your eye.
what would I rate that episode? I think I would rate it an 8 to an 8.5. The concept was very interesting and creepy, but for some reason I was confused throughout the whole episode. I don't know if it's because I'm overly exhausted, and I'm watching the show and I'm trying to get really like deep dive in it, but there was just so much that was going on, and then I heard Morpheus and I'm trying to really understand the whole concept of the episode, and I was lost. And you guys know, if you watch my channel, there's a few episodes of Doctor Who where I will get completely lost. Generally it deals with, I'm about to say, time and space, but that's the premises of the whole show. But for this one, I was trying to figure out what was going on, and every time I was trying to figure out what was going on, maybe it was just the camera view, I just got, like, I was lost. And I feel like the ending with his speech and him letting us know what was going on at that time, I was all the way in. And then it was over. I was like, wait, because at the ending, like, the doctor was like, it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. So I thought we were gonna continue on with the story. I didn't see the time. And then when he was speaking, I was like, okay, we're gonna get it. But I'm assuming that what happened at the ending was when they did whatever they did in the planet, the spaceship or whatever it was falling down to gravity. That's when everything was dying off or whatever, the sand was being destroyed. But yeah, it was a very, for me it was a very confusing episode, and when I get confused, I get lost. You guys know ADD is real, and I got it. So I was all over. But once again, it could be me, it could have been, you know what, holidays just passed, I wasn't feeling good, I'm overly tired, overly worked, not enough pay, one of those situations. So me coming into this episode already kind of flustered and out of it, I feel like that's what probably was helping me be confused. And that's really how I feel. I think the concept overall was very good, but for me, it was lost in translation. But I still enjoyed it. I just was so lost. And maybe because I also was really like looking forward in my head, trying to plant like, okay, I want to see this, I want to see this, and I didn't get what I wanted to see. I wanted to see something else. Like, I wanted to see the Master. I wanted to see more of a building story of the whole series overall. But this episode definitely was like more of a filler, I feel. It was just or maybe it kind of goes with all the other stories that was in this series. This, for me, and I bet you money, because I'm opposite Andres, this for me was one of the weaker episodes that was in so far what I've seen in all 9 episodes. I think this is the weakest one, but I bet you money that other people probably love this episode. But once again, it's a Doctor Who episode, Doctor Who show. So I always keep a positive outlook on anything that I watch. I know how hard it is. I love the acting. Overall, the acting was very good. The characters were very good. The premises of the concept of the story was good, but for me it was just going back and forth and juggling back and forth where I got completely confused. But I'm really very, very curious to see what you guys feel about this episode, so please comment down below, and maybe if you guys love this episode, can you guys fill me in on what you took from this episode? Tell me what you guys feel, because me reading it and seeing what you guys feel and how you guys interpret this episode probably will help me out a little bit more. But once again, anything that is Doctor Who, you know I am here for. And this was not a 2-parter, right? No, was this a 2-parter? I don't think this was a 2-parter. So this would be our first episode that was not a 2-parter if it was not a 2-parter. It didn't say to be continued. So yeah, I'm assuming this is one and done, which is also very good because I only did one Doctor Who episode this week. Ooh-wee! I like that. With that being said, you'll see this reaction, realize you are not subscribed. Hit subscribe, and also please like and share this content because it does wonders for this channel. And I'll see you all next time on Andres El Rey.